Okay, guys, the red light is lighting. Okay. Hey, see, like we're good. All right, cool. What's going on, guys? It's your boys. It's the OP boys. We are back in the building. And guys, we got to talk about chapter 110. Oh my God. It's both the hosts out here today. It's tais.world TV and my boy right here, Buggy D Newgate. What's going on, my man?
The Gorosei have been revealed.
And they not playing. They not playing, bro. They are not playing. We're gonna talk all about that and all about the chapter. Before we do that, guys, thank you guys for supporting. Really want to say that too. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Support the channel. We also got a channel, another channel too, Geek Load Stars, where we do reactions and reviews for movies and TV shows out here. Okay, we're gonna be doing Percy Jackson next. So be on the lookout for that. Very excited about that. We just saw the cable guy a little while ago. It took a little bit to upload, but we got it. We good. So go check that out too. I'll send a link in the description down below and all that good jazz. Now, fuck all that. Fuck all that. I want to talk about the chapter, bro. No, but go ahead, bro, because I know you got a lot to say about this, man. Go ahead. What's happening? What's going on?
I think a lot of people weren't expecting the Gorosei to show up here
Really?
in their devil fruits formed. I thought it was gonna be a situation where we got them showing up but not their actual devil fruits.
Yeah, nah. I figured they would show up in the Devil Fruits because I didn't think all five of them were gonna be there. That was me, honestly. But all five of them showing just goes to show you how dangerous the situation is. I mean, even when I thought about this yesterday, even when you look at God's Valley, only one Gorosei showed up. Not all five of them showed up. So this just goes to show you that Egghead is a worser incident than O'Hara and what's that shit? I just said it. God's Valley put together. That's just going to show you how monumental this arc is right now. It's crazy, bro. And like you said, we get introduced to the reintroduced to the Gorosei. We see all of them. I love this spread too, by the way. I think you said it too, bro. And I
Yeah,
gotta
that was a
agree.
double page spread.
That double page spread is insane. And we see all of them together in their zoning beast awakening forms, okay? And I love how they got their names on the top. Supreme Overseers of the World Government, the Five Elder Planets. Oh my god. And then on top of that, this title is called the chapter
Um,
title is called Planetfall. Like, bro, it's insane. Let me ask you, bro, how do you feel about the designs now that we're finally seeing it for the first time for all of them? What do you feel about it?
the interesting one is Jupiter, man's a
Ju-
worm.
no, a Doom Worm.
I thought the same thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I did too. I said, wait a minute. Like Doom? And
Also,
it yeah, go ahead, bro.
they are massive.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that because these are like Kaido. I mean, no, well, yeah, Kaido too, but kaiju level size, like you know, level fruits, zonins. Like this is crazy. The biggest one we ever saw so far was Kaido, and all of them look as big as Kaido. And this shit is crazy.
And
And then you
they're
got
all
Luke,
yokais too.
right? Which I guess, well, I know on the net has been they've been saying this for a minute now that each one of the Gorosei is like a yokai, whatever. And I tried to look up most of them, but most of them I couldn't find for some reason. Um, I could only see Jay Saturns for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I tried to
No,
look up all the other ones.
there's a
Yeah,
couple
go.
of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I tried to look them up and I couldn't find them. Did you see any, Buggy?
The Gyuki, there we go.
Yuki.
The one we
Okay.
talked about, the Ushi Oni for Saturn, we knew about that already.
Right. We knew about that. Right.
The
Right. Right. Right.
Itsumare is a eerie looking bird, and it it not bellows, or it has a eerie sound that it makes.
Right.
Um, it has the face of a human, the body of a snake, and the beak and wings of a bird.
Right. That's the Rodan looking one. Yeah. 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 And then I couldn't find the horse one. And the Dune one, I didn't even bother looking up because I already knew what that was. But yeah, I mean
So
these.
the Itsumare
Yeah,
appears
okay.
to scream in a tormented voice as if to bring attention to its suffering. The reason for this is explained in the next section. Okay.
Yeah.
So when it screams, it's translated to until when, whenever
Oh.
it screams.
Oh. Very mysterious. Okay. Very, very creepy. Okay. Got you. I mean, honestly, all of them look creepy. I'm not even gonna hold you. The only one that looks really dope to me is bald headed dude. We're gonna get to him in a second.
Yeah,
We need to talk about this nigga, 'cause this nigga out here was out here wilding out here. We're gonna talk about him though. But I mean, in terms of like design, they look monsters. Like I like them because they look like actual monsters. And that's what they are. And the inside, they are monsters. However, I just need to see, and you know, it's kind of crazy because when I looked up Jay Saturn's one, it fits him very well. It fits him. I just wonder how the others are gonna fit too, personality wise. Because all we see of the Gorosei are them just sitting down and just talking about shit. We never really got like never really spent time with each one of them. So I hope we get to see that in the future. But I like the designs though. How do you like them, Bug?
I definitely like you said, the bald headed
Oh,
one, the horse
oh, one.
skeleton and stuff like that.
Yeah, me too, me too. And bro, okay, okay. I want to talk. All right, we got to talk about this. I want to get his name because I don't want to keep calling him the bald dude. The Pakotsu. Ethan
Zoro.
Barron, Saint Ethan Barron. Okay, I gotta see. Okay, I gotta see a backstory with him. I definitely want to see a backstory with him because I need to know what's going on with him. Because as y'all know, Homie, I guess he went into his hybrid form, which it didn't even dawn on me that he might have a hybrid form. But of course, we see Jay Saturn in his hybrid form too, so that should have been a duh. Homie blitz and goes and attacks every Pacifica on that island on some flash shit. Do y'all
Yeah,
understand how flash that
he
is?
froze each of the pacifistas so they can't really move.
For a little while, and that's that. And I didn't couldn't even comprehend what I was looking at, Buggy. Like like
It also looks like he has a
oh
black blade.
yeah, yeah, and he can freeze shit. That reminds me of so Brook. 'Cause Brook will use ice attacks with his sword.
Yeah, he can.
So I don't know if can he like are they getting their power source from the same place? Like what the hell is going on here? You know what I'm saying? And just the way that he's slicing through these Pacificas is kind of crazy in succession. And he went along the fucking coast too. And that just and we were talking about it before. I mentioned it in the inbox. I was just like, has he fought Mila Hawk? And if so, if Mila Hawk, if they fought, if Mila Hawk beat this dude, that just goes to show how powerful Mihawk is. And if that's the case, I don't know if Zoro's ready to fight Mihawk, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. So the whole debate about this most recent chapter was the whole Zoro and Lucci fight, how
Oh
we didn't
yeah.
get anything for 6 months. And I at first I was like, okay, why is this off screen? And then now seeing what we're seeing now, I can see why Zoro didn't get any screen time. He's screen time's about to come up right now because the Sanji told the Straw Hats to leave, like leave without us, like get out of here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you have Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei staying behind to fight against the Gorosei, which is interesting to say the least.
Right. I'm just like, hey.
And then you also have Dory and Bragi in play right here. So
Oh, oh, that was beautiful.
I
Would they? Oh my
it,
god.
things are about to get interesting here.
Yeah, it's about to get crazy, bro. Actually, you know what? Actually, during my second read, I didn't realize that Luffy got eaten by the worm, and Dorian Broggy just sliced him, and then he was able to come out. I didn't realize that my first read. I don't know why I might have read it wrong or something, but that's crazy. But that's still a hype ass entrance for them. And just seeing
Also,
Dorian Broggy see them again is crazy. Yeah.
yeah, the way they fight too is, since it looks like they're immortal because they just attack without any hesitation.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, they gotta be. I mean, that's why I'm saying I don't even think he. Now that I look at it, I think they cut off the head. Now that I'm looking at it, am I bugging? It looks like they cut off
Uh,
the head.
let's see. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's crazy. Well, I don't think the Sam one is going. I don't think so. Um, I don't think he's going because again they could regenerate. So we're not sure about that. But that was a nice sweep though from both of them. That's crazy. And then but it was just cool to see Luffy reunite with Dorian Broggy after so freaking long. You know that was so goddamn cool, man. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. I gotta say, man, we haven't seen what all of the Gurusei can do because we only seen what Jay Saturn and what Baron can do, the ball guy. We only seen what they can do. And we saw the other the Rodan looking one. We saw him try to go to the Labo strap and try to
Yeah,
break through the shield. So that's what he's gonna be doing.
the
So
Ichimade.
right. So that's what he's gonna be doing. As for the other two, Worm and the J Saturn one, they're gonna be fighting Dory Broggy and Luffy. I don't know where Sanji's in the mix with this, bro. That's the thing. Uh, who's he gonna be fighting? That's my question.
The Ichimade, because he could skywalk.
This is true. But do you think he'll make it? He'll like hurt the Izumade. That's the question.
No, they're not going to be able. Neither of the Straw Hats are going to be able to hurt the Gorosei because they're not ready
Yeah,
to face him yet.
yeah, I gotta agree with that because I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, if Baron runs into Zoro, is Zoro gonna do anything? And I'm like, from what I've seen, no, I don't know.
So it says Jupiter is the only one that's not from Japanese mythology.
Oh, so he's something that. Oh,
So
interesting.
interesting that Oda decided to do that.
Right, very interesting. So I wonder what. Hmm. I wonder what that means. That's very interesting. Mm. And the crazy thing is, too, all of them are in their awakening forms, I think, except for the Sand one. I don't know if he's in his awakening form though. That's
They
the
all
thing.
have sashes.
The worm too. Let me see.
Yeah, they all have it.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, because I thought I didn't see it, but now that I'm looking at it, okay, I see it. Okay. I mean, yo, it's just kind of crazy the pandemonium of what's going on right now. It's just so many things are happening at the same time, you know? Like this is crazy. Yo, and this is wild too. You didn't understand too. This is what Sabo was able to get away from.
Yeah,
See
that
what I'm
is true.
saying? Like this is what Sabo got away from. This is supposed to
Not
show you,
well, the five elders and Emu.
and we don't even know what Emu can do. That's the crazy
I
shit.
I definitely feel like Emu's a devil. Has to be.
It has to, I agree with you because the way they transported there, yeah, you're right. It all connects. It has to
And
be.
guys,
Has to be.
this isn't outside the realm of possibility because remember what happened during the time skip. Well, before the time skip, Brook got sent somewhere where they were trying to summon a demon or devil or whatever the hell it was.
What if it was Emu they were trying to suck?
It'd be crazy. See,
That would be great.
that's one of those things in the One Piece world that we don't
Right.
dive enough into as far as like underworld stuff. Like
Uh,
we get god stuff, angels and all that stuff, but we don't explore that. Well, maybe he's saving it for later. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. And he's been really fast and loose with the devil stuff too, honestly. Because they were saying for a long time that the D means devil. You know what I'm saying? In the One Piece world. So I don't know. Oda's been like really
Or
fast
they
and loose
flip
with it.
or the world government flipped it as saying that that's what it meant.
Exactly. I don't put that past them. That's probably what happened, bro. Because they've done a lot of shady shit. Like that's an understatement. They've done every shady thing you can think of, bro. But Jay Saturn alone proves this shit. You know what I mean? Ah,
And
man. Yeah,
and
go
this
ahead.
most recent chapter, just like if you were to tell me at the beginning of Egghead when we started that the Gorosei were going to be showing up, I'd be telling you get the fuck out of here.
Right, exactly. Like, no, all five of them just showed up. Like, that's what I'm saying. I suspected they were all five were going to show up. I didn't really think all five of them would show up in this arc alone. Like you said, if you would have told me, hey, the Goris, all five of the Goris are gonna come with their devil fruits in this arc, Egghead, I would have called you stupid. Like that ain't no way. We don't
So
know. Hmm.
let's try to talk about the other Gorosei member because we only talked about three. So,
Which one?
well, no, we talked about one, two, three, four. We missed Warcry
Saturn.
or Workery or whatever the hell
Oh,
his name is.
Curry, Top
The
Man
Hoki.
or the Hokey?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
Top
sword
Man.
looking
Yeah,
one.
yeah, 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 Top Man War Curry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because we didn't, he didn't really do much, did he?
Nah, he was the one that didn't do anything in this chapter, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because now that I'm going through it as well, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see him doing anything. All I really saw was three of them do something. I didn't see Top Man do anything yet. And I'm glad you brought that up because I'm like, yo, what is he gonna do? Like, what is his mission? Because it seemed like every one of them has a mission. Like for
So
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, like you were saying, they each have a mission, and I was thinking like Nozuru's definitely going to be facing Zoro here, like because I was reading I think a Reddit post or something about how Nozuru's Devil Fruit and Zoro's Enma have a history, so they're fated to meet against each other.
I'm sorry, you said, but what?
Enma and Nozuru's Devil Fruit are they're like they're from the underworld. They're like
Got you. I mean, yeah. Because I can't even imagine. Oh, ooh, right after defeating Lucci, he got to sit there and deal with a Gorosei member, bro. Like, if you would have told me this like, if you would have came to the past and told me this shit, I would have been like, ain't no goddamn way this is true. Ain't no way, bro. But it's happening, bro. So you think they're actually gonna meet up with each other, like maybe the next chapter or so?
I definitely feel that way because Zoro already
Okay,
defeated Lucci.
right. That's correct. Oh, and you know what? Let's talk about that too. Okay. So and this was cool the way he did it. This shit was so cool. So Zoro and Lucci had been going at it for a minute. You see Zoro got a little bit of scratches on him and shit. So he been fighting for a minute, bro. And then from what I saw, I think Lucci smacked one of the swords out of his hand or some shit like that. And this was mad funny to me, but hype at the same time. We got Sanji yelling at Zoro like, "Hey, nigga, hurry up, bro. We about to leave without you. Get your garbage ass out of here." He said, "What? You talking to?" Son, homie was dodging the pistols, bro. Like this, yo, like this nigga was in the Matrix. Nah, get out of here. I grabbed the sword and just slashed the shit out of him with hockey, bro, is over. It was over. It was over. It was over. Crazy. Crazy. I love that. Yo, what was the attack? I'm about to go back to the attack he said, 'cause that shit was cool. Um, Spotted Leopard Havana Hut. Like that was
Yeah,
funny.
those are both new attacks for both of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was funny, but also hype at the same time, bro. Oh my god. So I mean, Lucci's done. I mean, he got 2 L's up in here. You know what I'm saying? By the captain and the co-captain out here. You know what I'm saying? Um, that was. But actually, let me ask you, bro. Do you think it was Conquerors hockey he hit with Lucci with, or do you think it was
Uh,
just like you know?
that's one of those
Yeah, because I wasn't
debated
sure.
topics all the time, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like now that I'm looking at it, it looks like King's hockey, but it's not as strong as Luffy's when he does it. It's not as strong. But I think he hit him. I think he hit him with the King's hockey, bro. I think he put a little bit of hockey in that shit and sliced him with it. I think so. I think so, my guy. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. We'll see, man. But yeah, uh, yo, this chapter was just nuts for me, bro. This chapter was just nuts, honestly.
I'm trying
I'm
to
trying to think.
find the
Yeah.
information that I saw. I don't remember where, if it was on Reddit or somewhere else.
Oh, you found something else?
No, no, I'm trying to find the exact thing that I was looking for. Maybe it would have been in the spoilers, but
I bet you keep looking for that. Oh, and then I forgot. We actually got confirmation too in this chapter that we got about like 7 minutes left
7 minutes.
until we get the
Yeah,
actual, you know.
it's not a planet dynamic situation.
No, it's not. And I'm glad about that. I'm really glad about that. I'm glad that the time is going in real time. And then the
Hmm.
next few chapters, we should actually get the message. But you know what? Something tells me we might not get that message. I don't know why. Just having the Goras say here and all of them having their own goals, getting there. Especially we got the hold up, let me get this right. Itsumade and him trying to damage the shield. Something tells me he's gonna be successful and he's gonna destroy the Labo strap. Something just tells me he's gonna be able to do that. I don't know why, but we'll see. But also the straw hats are there too. But again, it's just like I don't know what they're going to be able to do. I mean, this is
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's another thing I have. Like, if the Straw Hats and whatever Vegapunks are still around, they're gonna supposedly leave. How are Luffy and everybody else gonna get out of this?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's just like
Does Dragon just randomly show up, or does the Straw Hat Grand Fleet show up? Like, what's gonna happen if the Straw Hat ship leaves and they're there? What's supposed to happen?
man, I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of gave enough on Dragon coming over there. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm like, if he hasn't come
Nah,
at this point, I don't know. I don't know. Do
we
you think they're
also
still
haven't
coming?
seen I don't know. We still haven't seen Katarina, Devon, Van Auger, and Caribou, so we don't know if they're still around either.
You know what? I was thinking maybe that's where Top Man Curry is going. Because remember, Katarina touched what's the name?
Saturn,
Saturn. So maybe that's his thing to go after them. Make sure they don't get off the island.
maybe.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And that was the crazy thing about this whole thing was just crazy. It's just one thing after another, man. And just Sanji again. Sanji, I don't know what he's gonna do with on his part. Like he still has Vegapunk too. They're running around with Vegapunk. So I don't know what the hell he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry guys. Uh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So I mean, this whole chapter was crazy, bro. Yo, what do you think is gonna happen next chapter, man?
I don't know, cause it's gonna be one of those chapters that Oda's gonna drop because we're not gonna get another numbered chapter where it repeats itself like this.
Mm, okay. Okay. All right. I got you. I
It'll
got
it'll
you.
it'll it'll definitely probably have some Zoro in it because that's technically Zoro's number.
Right. I know you were saying that before too. And I think Brago said it as well. Like, something might happen big with Zoro because of that number too. Yo, and just going back to that too, like it's kind of like that's why I'm going to keep going back to. Did Mila Hawk ever fight this dude? Baron? Has he ever fought him? Because this dude is a
I
legit swordsman, bro.
I don't think so because he looks way older than Mihawk
Right. And that's my thing. Like,
tech and technically the Gorosei never leave from the authority room.
which is true. But still, I'm just like, how you gonna call yourself the world's greatest swordsman? You ain't fight. Like,
I'm
oh,
still under the impression that the Gods Knights or Holy Knights, or whatever the hell they're called,
mhm.
end up becoming the Gorosei members. Because
Oh,
Jupiter is the youngest one out of all of them.
mm, that's interesting. Hmm. Wait, so you think that they were God's knights before?
Yeah,
Oh, I never even considered that. That could make
considering
sense
the
though.
that power hierarchy and stuff like that.
I never thought that does make sense though. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. But that would mean that they're a lot older than they claim to be.
That's where the immortality
Reality
comes
comes
in.
from. Right. Damn. And then we saw what's his face? The moon looking motherfucker. We saw him too. So and he looks like old as hell. Not old as hell, but he looks older. So if that means that if the Gurus say let's just say for argument's sake, the Gurus say meet their end in this arc. Does that mean that they're gonna replace like he's gonna replace the Gurusei? He and other God Knights are gonna do that. Which would kind of be wild. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. And another thing too that I'm thinking about, because if that's the case, then I could see the Gorosei failing because whatever happens on this island, the Straw Hats succeed and they fail, and the Gorosei fails, and Emu just gets rid of the current Gorosei and then puts a new blood in there. Say, hey, you're gonna replace the old guard, and you're gonna get this done. If you don't get this done, I'm gonna erase you too. I can see that kind of happening too if that's the case.
Um, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm blagging today, my boy.
I'm just looking through the
Oh, you're looking through the
chapter trying to
got you,
remember what I
got
was
you,
gonna
got you,
say.
got you, 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 got you.
Mm, yeah, because everybody's ready to leave on the Thousand Sunny.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Oh, wait. If that, oh my God, I just thought about this. I hate if they do this. I'm gonna hate if they do this. Do you think they're gonna separate again, the Straw Hats?
Maybe for a minute, a little bit,
Because now that I'm thinking about it,
and
now
meet
that
up
you
at
say that,
Elbaf.
right? Because now that you say that, I can see Lilith and the others going away on the ship, and Luffy and the others dealing with the Gurusei until they can get out of there too, until Dorian Bragi can get them out of there. I can see
Okay,
that happening.
so I forgot there was chapter notes at the end of this. So a Hoki is a monstrous boar from Chinese folklore, famous for terrorizing the countryside, which is the one we saw that didn't do anything in this chapter. Uh,
Mm,
um, Nuzjoro Abakotsu is a skeletal yokai that is said to be the spirit of a horse that burned to death.
okay.
A sandworm is a mythical serpent or legless dragon that appears in numerous modern fantasies franchises. Dune. That's why we said it. It could also be related to similar creatures in works like Dune. Ha!
That's what I said. The fucking Dune sandwich.
And I already said the Itsumare. We know about Saturn, the spider yokai, or yeah, spider yokai. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And it also said the title could be adapted as Falling Stars.
oh well, that. Oh well, that could mean that could have a double meaning. That could
Yeah.
mean that the girls say you're
Okay.
here.
Now I
Yeah,
remember what I
go.
was gonna say.
Okay, good.
So I definitely feel like Saturn is gonna fall here, considering what happened earlier in Egghead. Katarina already has th- uh, the ability to transform into him because she touched Saturn.
Mm. So you think he gonna get wiped off by Emo?
I believe so. And how she gets back to Mary Joa, I don't know. All right, real quick about right here about Zoro. Zoro's move name references Kokoba Hahava, the coldest hell in Buddhism. The meaning boils down to leopard hunt, but he pronounces leopard as Madara, spotted to play off of Lucci's move.
Ooh. So he was just being petty, basically. That's crazy. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Nah, because when he went with Leopard Hunter, I was just like, he's just being petty at this point, bro. Like, yeah,
He's like, "Oh, that's how it is. All right."
just nah. Because Lucci really was like, hey, you interested in seeing what them services coming from, my boy?
Mhm.
So I was like, don't worry about it. This is what I'm focused on right now. But I mean, even just talking about the Zoro versus Lucci, the end fight now. I like how it ended. Like again, like I knew Luffy. I mean, of course, Zoro was gonna win that fight. I had no doubt in my mind about it. It's just people really don't like Lucci, bro. Like, what happened? It's crazy. Nobody likes this nigga. Now, I
You, you,
remember.
you know
Yeah,
what
go
it
ahead.
was? Luffy played around with him, and that's when it happened.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's what it was because to this day, well, not even to this day, up until this fight, people were saying that Lucci was their favorite fight and shit and all that other shit. And now all of a sudden, Luffy playing with this thing in Gear 5. Now everybody wants to wants to hate on him and shit. Like, yo, y'all are bugging out here. I
So
don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Brago brought up a good point. How in the anime they might gas this fight up more than they did in the manga.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure they will. And I want to get it like the full context of it because I want to see if
Yeah,
Luffy
6 months
was
fighting off screen. Like, come on.
right. Exactly. Like what? Like what? And then on top of that, like I need to see like if Luffy was forced to go into Gear 5 or if he was just going to Gear 5 just to, see what he can do. Because either way, I feel like it's no excuse. The fact that Luffy even had to do that shows you how formidable this dude is. And then people were saying that I'm sitting here saying that I'm calling Lucci a Yonko. I'm like, no, I'm not saying that at all. That's not what I said. What I'm saying is the fact that Luffy had to go to his strongest form to deal with
I
Lucci
mean,
means that he's not a
if we want to put
dog walker.
Lucci somewhere, he's Yonko Commander level at this point.
I can see that. Kind of like Katakuri. I can see that.
I'm
I
glad you
can
brought up Katakuri because I feel like Katakuri has been the strongest Yonko Commander we've
we
ever
ever
faced
see.
against.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, and that was my thing too because that's why I feel like Big Mom over Kaido has the strongest like pirates. Like
Hmm.
pirate team over Kaido because her people are strong. You only got a few here and there that are strong on Kaido's side. But Big Mom as Katakuri. And Katakuri, like you said, as we've seen, he is one of the strongest Yonko commanders we've seen so far. Crazy. So I mean, to put Luffy in, I mean Lucci in that category, I definitely agree with you on that, bro. Definitely agree with you on that. And well, I ain't gonna get into that part, but yeah, I because that's gonna be a whole nother thing. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. And like I said, I do agree with how Zoro handled it. He handled it like he did. I'm just surprised that it took this long. That's what I'm surprised about. Now, do you think his stocks went down, my guy? Zoro's?
Uh, perhaps.
What? 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 Damn. You know what's crazy though? I'm not mad at you for saying that because other people have been saying that too. Like, like I don't know what happened, bro. Let me ask you something, bro. On the real tip and all honesty, should Oda had did this fight, Zoro versus Luigi? Should he have ever done this fight?
Ah,
Be honest, bro. Should he ever had even done this shit?
see, I'm the biggest Zoro fan,
I am too.
and like, this was one of those matchups that I wanted to see.
I did too. Oh my god. I would. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm not too mad because, like I said, I know the anime is gonna sauce it up.
Oh, of course. They're gonna add more pizzazz to it. Of course. Of course. Of course.
They've been doing that with some of the fights not one. Well, yeah, they did some of that with in
Wano
Wano.
too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But do you think that he should have ever did it at all? Like, if knowing all of this controversy, do you think Oda should have even did this?
See, my thing too is like, what was the point of Lucci being here besides killing Vegapunk? He hasn't done anything since. He's just been in the background.
Right. Just fighting. You know what I mean? And again, I think the fight would have.
Un-
Yeah, go ahead,
Unless
go ahead.
something's gonna come out of this situation where Lucci turns his back on the government. I don't know.
And that's the thing too. Um, I feel like if he did that, I'd be okay with
You
that.
know, I just remembered, where's Kaku in all this? I know he was tied up, but like, what's going on with that? And like,
Oh, I forgot about him. Oh, that's true.
that's what I'm
About him.
saying. Like, like what's going on with Kaku? Last we saw him, he was tied up.
But wait, what about Stussy? Did Stussy did too?
I think Stussy was healing or something like that.
Oh, you might be right. Okay, okay.
Because
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
the last we saw of Stussy was when she was hanging out with Robin and everybody else there.
Right, 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 right. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of true. I don't know.
Unless they take Kaku to Elbaf, which is crazy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if they did. I mean, what are you gonna do with him after that? Like,
Because honestly, Kaku seems more like a reasonable person than Lucci, who's a government dog.
yeah, like Kizaru, like he's a government dog through and through.
Spe-
Um,
spe- speaking of Kizaru,
oh
no
yeah,
Kizaru whatsoever in this chapter.
oh yeah, he's done.
I think he's done. Yeah, I think he's done for.
Like he's gone, bro. He's like,
He's
I'm done.
done. Dada.
I'm
Done.
done.
Dada.
Nigga, you turn me into a frisbee and then throw me into the ship? Nah, I'm done. I'm done. Like, I'm done. It's a wrap. I'm done. I mean, yo, and you know what? And I'm glad you brought this up too, because I needed to ask you this because I wanted to ask you this so bad. How are we feeling about the admirals?
uh,
Have their
uh.
stocks went down?
Honestly, I never bought into the Admiral stocks
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So we not dealing. Okay. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Because I had to ask you
like
that. Yeah. Go ahead.
they're there for a deterrent for the Yonkos, but if you're asking me if I'm invested in them, hell no.
No, no, no. Power wise, like, do you think that
Oh,
they're like as terms
I
because we always put Yonkos
I thought you meant
animals at the
story
top. No,
wise.
no, 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 no. I mean like like as seen as power wise. Like, do you think they went down in power? Um,
No,
you know
they're
what I'm
still
saying?
there.
Okay,
It's just
okay.
the way they're portrayed in the story.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I had to ask you that too because people have been like, yo, the Yonkos. Basically, the Yonkos are taking over.
I'm not discrediting the admirals whatsoever. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm not either.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything that changes my mind either way.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, for example, I had a conversation with somebody in a comment section on YouTube. I forgot what
The one you
video it
showed me
was.
yesterday, right?
No,
Or
there was
something
something.
else?
No, this is something else. Something else. And they were saying that Sanji, not Sanji, Shanks would just destroy Kainu. Um, and then I was gonna say yes, but then I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. I know Shanks is strong and fast and great hockey, all that shit. But my question was, how you gonna get through the Kainu's powers? Because his powers are literal magma. So it's like, how you gonna touch him? And that's my question. Well, my question is more for that for Luffy. Like, if they ever fight again, how is he gonna touch him? Yeah, you got hockey, but hockey gonna do but so much, right? That's the weird thing. Because, like I said, Kainu's made of magma. Like, his power is magma itself. Even if you don't touch magma, your skin is burnt. So that's the thing. So it's just like we haven't
You
really seen the
see,
animals fight nobody strong like that.
and
You got
that's the problem when you make not a claim, but like a statement like that of Shanks fighting anybody, because like that's hard to define, honestly.
exactly because we haven't seen him fight anybody for like certain amount of period. Like the same I said, the same we said for Guard. We haven't seen him fight anybody for
Yeah.
a certain amount of time until this arc where we saw him fight Kiza. I mean, Kuzan, and then everybody else of the Blackbeard Pirates. So haven't really seen any fights with the admirals and the Yonkos for me to really say that they're not as strong as the Yonko. I don't know because I have not seen them fight anything. I haven't seen them fight. I don't know. I have no idea. And I get why people are doing this, but they seem to think that Shanks can dog walk the admirals because of what he did in Marineford mostly.
That's
And
that's that's a hard thing to gauge, honestly, until we get to
exactly,
that moment.
exactly, because I don't know why they didn't stop fighting. It's possible but the admirals did fight in the war. They probably were tired. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. Maybe they're not supposed to touch him because he's supposedly a celestial kid. I don't know. There's so many things I don't know and that we haven't seen. So I hope Oda like gives us some type of confirmation, some type of fight to where we can see engage how strong animals really are compared to Yonkos. We gotta see something, bro. Something. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah. But my guy, what did you think about the chapter overall, my guy?
I mean, shit. Gorosei showed up. I don't know how else you could
That's what I'm
top that.
saying. I mean, we still
I
don't.
honestly thought this was gonna be one of those chapters where Oda goes away to something else, but he didn't.
I
It
did
just
too.
picked up right where the last one left off.
Yeah, and you know what? I could be wrong as well, but I feel like we're done with that. I feel like we're still gonna stay the course. Like we're gonna stick this out, I feel like, because we did that. We did that with the whole Kuma flashback. And that took shit, how many chapters? 10 chapters? Or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. So I think we're done with that. I think we're getting into the nitty gritty and we're gonna stay there. And we're not on break either. So this is it. We staying here, guys. This is it. We're gonna keep going till we find out what this incident is. And it's a big one. Because all five of the girls
So
say are here. Yeah.
I definitely feel like it's the information Vegapunk's gonna get out along with other
So you
stuff.
think it'll actually get out in time? Like it's not gonna get
Yeah,
interrupted
because
by Itsume or
all
anything like
this
that?
buildup of all this information that he found on hard just to not put it out.
That's true. That's true. I mean, yeah. I mean, I definitely gotta agree with
Or Robin could be the one to do it because technically that's the books from her island.
that.
I don't know. Maybe it's the name of the ancient kingdom that Vegapunk was talking about that O'Hara discovered, and that's going to be the the moving or the catalyst for everything going forward after this.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And I'm telling you, it has to be the Kingdom of D. It has to be. I can't see anything else that it
Yeah,
could be.
definitely.
Can't see. Like I think I saw that
And
episode. Yeah.
I'm I it's funny because I saw this theory on Reddit. I'm still under the belief that the One Piece world is a post-apocalyptic world.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Especially after what Vegapunk said, Shaka said. That episode that I saw that you told me to look at, like when he explained that this
Yeah.
was 100 years ago, we were like technology or whatever. They were like the place. I think so. I think you're right. I think you're right. And yeah,
I remember too because like in that episode, Shaka was saying, "Oh, this is a future island." Or no, an island from the past. Or I forgot the exact phrasing he said,
no, I
but
think you were right.
basically
Island from the past. I think you're
basically it
right.
was an island that was around back in the day in the Void Century.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. You could be right because I mean, this technology is old, but it's still new to
Yeah.
everybody else, not to us. You know what I mean? And then again, the robot. The robot's still in play.
Yeah. Still we still haven't seen the robot.
And it's kind of crazy. It's been 40 chapters. We still ain't see this.
Oh my god, I just started thinking.
So,
The robot's gonna play a part of the fight against the Gorosei.
mm, I've been saying that for like Saturn because I had no idea that.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, for
yeah,
Saturn,
yeah,
but now the fact that we got all five elders
right.
here, now it's more definitive that it's gonna be against one of the Gorosei or hold off against them so Luffy and everybody else could get away. Because it's activating to Luffy's
Gear
is
5.
his heartbeat or
Heartbeat.
that's his
Right, right,
heartbeat,
right.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, heartbeat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to see their expressions. The girls' expressions when they see the robot.
They're
I
like, oh, this thing again.
no. We need to get rid of Straw Hat right now,
I
bro.
I could definitely see that. Now
And then,
let me ask you
yeah.
before we get out of here. I want a little teaser or head
Okay.
thinker.
All right.
So we know the government's been after Luffy this whole time,
Yeah.
but after Egghead, do you think they're gonna come after him with pride and prejudice? Send everything at him,
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. They gonna scorch Earth. Absolutely.
especially considering the fact that he's Nika now,
Yeah. And then the fact that he did what he's doing, what he's doing on Egghead now. Yeah.
and how he poses a major threat to Emu and everything that
Yeah.
Emu has
I'm
built
telling
up.
you, I'm telling you, I think we talked about it too. We had theorized that Elbath, their quote unquote Ragnarok, will be the Mother Flame
Uh,
destroying their island
yeah, I
to
could
get
see
rid
that
of
now.
Luffy.
That would be crazy though.
Oh my god, bro, that'd be insane. Like if they have their, if they,
You imagine the Giants have a defensive thing against that,
oh, I don't think,
especially considering the Giants have probably been one of those races that have been around before anybody.
and that's the thing. They look like they live in a
If
mm.
if I remember correctly, they get to live for a long time
Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah,
when it
yeah, yeah.
comes to adults.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they look like they live in like archaic times. They
Yeah,
don't look like they've lived in like
because
technology
they're
and
a
shit.
warrior nation or
Exactly. Like they're like Vikings. Yeah, they're like Vikings, if you will. And if they're doing the whole Viking part, then Ragnarok, like you said before, Ragnarok has to be a part of that too. That's the thing too. I, bro. And that's the, oh my god. And it's just so many possibilities, man. I can't wait for them to
so
get oh my god. Yeah, go ahead.
a normal giant can live up to 300 plus years, so they could live.
Take a look for it.
So they've pretty much experienced the Void Century and the
Yeah.
war that happened back then. So that's crazy to think about.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a lot more lore in Elbath since we're near the end already, supposedly. We could get a lot more information from them. So I could see that happening too, Playboy.
Yeah, especially the fact that they know so much about the sun god.
Right. And they were like, yo, we've been waiting for
And
it.
I feel like Luffy's at some point gonna learn what Nika is because they've been saying it in front of his face. He's like, "What's a Nika?"
Right. Do you think he even cares? Honestly?
No, he's just gonna. It's like typical Luffy. They're gonna tell him what it is. He's just gonna ignore it.
Right, whatever. If it don't got nothing to do with me fighting, I
But
mean,
everybody, every other straw hat's gonna understand what the meaning behind his devil fruit is.
right. And this dude just don't give it. Damn, he's like, all right, whatever.
That's why I
Oh,
laugh whenever I see somebody trying to tell Luffy a story and he's just like wandering off to a different location.
it's like if it ain't got nothing to do with slavery, it's like, yo, oh, your mom died. Okay, was she slave? No. Oh, okay, whatever. Like crazy. Oh, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Luffy was not smiling this chapter, bro. In Nika, he wasn't smiling.
Yeah, I don't.
He was in full panic mode here.
There's like five more of these monsters.
Say, hey, where y'all coming from? I mean, he smiled at the end when he saw Dorian Brocky, yeah. But damn. Oh man, I mean, this is crazy, bro. I never would have imagined it got this far, honestly. I never would have imagined we saw all of the Gurus stay out here. Right? It's crazy, bro. Do you have any final thoughts before we get out of here?
No, I'm just ready for the next chapter. Honestly,
Yeah, me too. And we don't have a break. Oh my god.
I'm also curious how much longer Egghead's gonna be because
I
I
am
feel like
too.
we're getting close to the end.
Right, because we've been saying that for the longest time. Like, when is this chapter gonna end? I mean, this arc gonna end?
I think we said April or May around that time.
April or May? Okay, because we're close. We're very close to April. We're like a few weeks away from April.
Yeah.
So
Also, can I say it's good that we have One Piece content back this week because last week we didn't have any,
oh
no
yeah.
episode or chapter.
But see, I figured they was gonna do that.
I'm assuming they held off on the episode because of Toriyama's passing.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. Yeah, Toriyama man passed away like a week ago. R.I.P. to the GOAT, man. I know you wasn't here when I did the stream, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
real quick, if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Evolution, we wouldn't have Dragon Ball Super right now.
Damn.
So keep that in mind.
So there's a good point in everything. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, the way Z ended was perfect, but Dragon Ball Evolution ruined Dragon Ball
Oh,
as a whole.
did you see what's the name said? The actor.
Yeah, he
He
apologized, but
apologized. I was
you can't blame him for that. You can
I
blame the
can't.
studios. See, that's one of those things where that property is hard to adapt.
It is. It is. It depends on which era you're doing. Like it is going to be hard. But I feel
Dragon Ball,
like, right, yeah,
you could definitely do.
yeah, like OG Dragon Ball, you could definitely do it. Like, especially like you could do the tournament part. Like you could do that. That's cool. But Dragon
I'd be
Ball
down for
Z,
that. The whole Dragon Ball series, just them leading up to the first world tournament, and then everything up after that, the Red Ribbon Army and all that other junk.
yeah, you could do that because Goku is still, he's still like Earthbound. Like he don't doing no crazy stuff, you know, yet. But when you get the DBZ, that's when it kind of goes off the rails. You got them blowing up planets and shit with one finger. Like it's whew, keys. Like how you gonna do Frieza, bro? Live action. How you gonna
Oh,
do?
yo, have you seen the video of Frieza's voice actor at the zoo talking to a monkey like Frieza?
No, nah, you
That
lying.
shit is hilarious, bro.
You lie. I'm about to look that up right after this stream, bro.
That
You
shit
lying,
is
bro.
hilarious. She's like, where's Vegeta?
I have to see that. That's hilarious.
But
And
yeah,
that's what,
I'm glad we're back on track with One Piece chapters and episodes because I
yes, I
definitely
am
missed it
too.
last week.
Yo, for real, me too, man. All right, yo. I think that's it, guys. I think we it. That's it.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
we out of here, guys. Thank y'all guys for coming through. Please support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. Guys, we'll see you in the next one. We'll see you next week. Deuces, be safe. Have a good one, y'all.